Well, I feel like, um, regardless of what we think that would be best for the community, sometimes I think once a project started, we need to see them finished. You know, certainly from the road project, I think the completion of the 60 East bypass extension, also Southtown Boulevard, you know, that's something the city to try to move it up on the docket. Uh, we actually acquired the right of way so that the state would look at it and perhaps say, uh, yeah, if you got the right of way and all we got to do is build the road, we'll do that. You know, I think the county should do that also with some of the roads that they have. Uh, you know, Thurston Dermont is a road that is the volume is way beyond what it was designed for. You know, and I think that at some level our current fiscal court has neglected their obligation towards identifying roads like Thurston Dermont that need to be upgraded and take steps, you know, real steps like the city has with the Southtown Boulevard, to get the state involved and to see what we can do to move forward with that type of project. And I really do think that some of the local roads like Thurston Dermont, and that's the one that's most visible to me. It's the one I'm most familiar with, and I'm not saying I don't know what the others would be, but I know there's others in our community, in our county, that are similar because of all the growth in certain parts of our county. The other thing that I would like to see, if, you know, we've got the state office building now, rather than see it sit empty, if the state will back us up with helping get that part of the project for the downtown moving forward, I'd like to see that.
The Bluegrass Museum
Yes.
moving in there?
Yes. To where we can do what the developers had mentioned, suggested with that property, and see if we can't move forward on that. Because certainly the city nor the county has the kind of money that we're talking about to sink into that building, to make it what they're talking about. The final thing is anywhere that the state can, you know, some people have griped about Judge Hare's. The one thing that I'll pat him on the back for is his efforts with the Western Kentucky University campus. You know, building that building. I was out there for the groundbreaking when they had that, and it was something that I thought was a good thing. Because while I was able to attend Brasher University, and that's what I would, you know, if I had it to do over again, I would rather go there. But for those who cannot afford it, to have another opportunity to go to, you know, start the 2-year program at the community college, move across the street and finish a 4-year degree at a much more affordable approach. You know, that's something where I don't know what their needs are out there as far as growing that campus, but if it can be grown to where they can serve a bigger portion of our population, I'd like to see that.
What are your thoughts about how Owensboro and Daviess County are, how this community is regarded by Frankfort, by state government? I mean, do you think that it gets the attention that it should on the statewide level?
I don't. You know, for years we've heard that the Northern Kentucky, Louisville, Lexington area referred to as the Golden Triangle, and that's where all the funding goes, all the big funding anyway. You know, one of the things that has recently come to my attention is that really Daviess County is parceled with how the representatives are because of our population. You know, if the General Assembly would redraw the district lines, you know, I think we could have a couple of representatives for Daviess County that would serve all of Daviess County versus the way it is right now. I think there's 3 or 4 that have a little piece of Daviess County, and obviously their Daviess County residents are not the bulk of their voter citizenry that they represent, and so they don't give us the attention that they would, I think, if the lines were redrawn to where perhaps just a couple serve all of Daviess County. And I will say, for what it's worth, and I don't, you know, there are some who take issue with the fact that the Senate is controlled by Republicans, that we would be better served by having a Republican in that seat. I mean, but that'll be resolved November 2nd, one way or another. It's not really germane to your question.
Okay.